For many people, the holiday season is presented as a time of joy, celebration, family, and happiness. Social media, movies, advertisements, and traditions all reinforce the idea that Christmas and New Year should be magical moments filled with warmth and connection. Yet for millions of people, this period feels very different. Instead of joy, they experience sadness. Instead of excitement, they feel emptiness. Instead of connection, they feel loneliness. This emotional state is often called Christmas depression or holiday depression, and it is far more common than most people realize. During this time of year, many individuals feel emotionally overwhelmed, nostalgic, anxious, or disconnected. Old memories resurface, comparisons intensify, expectations rise, and when reality does not match the idealized image of the holidays, disappointment quietly settles in. It's important to understand something fundamental. There is nothing wrong with you for feeling this way. This emotional phenomenon tends to occur every year, especially during the final weeks of December, and it affects people of all ages, backgrounds, and lifestyles. Even those who appear successful, social, or emotionally strong can feel deeply impacted by the emotional weight of the season. Why this happens at Christmas and the end of the year naturally invites reflection. As the calendar approaches its final days, people instinctively look back at their lives. They ask themselves, what did I achieve this year? What did I fail to do? Where am I compared to where I thought I would be? Who is still in my life? And who is gone? Christmas amplifies these questions because it is emotionally charged. It brings memories of childhood, family traditions, loved ones who are no longer present, relationships that changed, and moments that cannot be relived. For some, the holidays highlight absence more than presence. Another powerful cause is social comparison. During Christmas and New Year, people tend to compare their lives to others, their families, their finances, their relationships, their happiness. This comparison is often unrealistic and unfair, yet emotionally convincing. There is also the pressure to feel happy. Ironically, being told that this must be a joyful time can make sadness feel heavier. When someone feels low during a season that promises happiness, guilt often follows. They begin to judge themselves for not feeling grateful enough or positive enough. Biological factors also play a role. Shorter days, less sunlight, colder weather, disrupted routines, and irregular sleep patterns can directly affect mood and emotional balance. These physical changes quietly influence mental health, increasing vulnerability to depressive thoughts. The emotional effects of holiday depression. Holiday depression does not always look dramatic. Often, it appears quietly. People may feel a persistent sadness or heaviness, emotional exhaustion, increased anxiety or irritability, loneliness, even when surrounded by others, loss of motivation or enthusiasm, a sense of emptiness or meaninglessness, difficulty enjoying things they normally like. Some people withdraw socially, others overwork, overeat, or numb themselves with distractions. Many feel disconnected from the present moment, trapped between memories of the past and worries about the future. But again, this does not mean weakness. It means you are human, sensitive to time, memory, and meaning. How to work with your mind during this time. The first step is gentle awareness. Instead of fighting your emotions or judging yourself for feeling low, acknowledge what is happening. Say to yourself, "This is a difficult season for me, and that's okay." Resisting emotions often intensifies them. Allowing them with kindness creates space for healing. Next, challenge the stories your mind is telling you. Depression often speaks in absolutes. Everyone else is happy. I failed this year. Nothing will change. I'm alone. These thoughts feel real, but they are not facts. They are emotional interpretations. Begin to question them gently. Replace them with grounded reflections. Many people struggle during this season. One year does not define my worth. This feeling is temporary. Focus on presence instead of performance. You do not need to create a perfect holiday experience. You only need to be present with what is real. Simple grounding practices help. Taking slow walks, breathing deeply, limiting social media. Creating quiet moments of reflection. Maintaining basic routines. Small acts of care signal safety to the mind. What you can do in your life to shift this energy. One of the most powerful ways to soften holiday depression is connection beyond expectation. Connection does not have to be perfect or idealized. It can be simple and human. Reach out to someone, not to impress, but to be real. Share a conversation, a meal, a memory. Family relationships can be complicated during this time. If they feel supportive, lean into them gently. If they feel difficult, establish emotional boundaries without guilt. Protecting your peace is an act of self-respect. Another deeply healing action is helping others, especially those who are struggling. Christmas and New Year are powerful reminders that many people face hardship daily. Poverty, hunger, loneliness, illness. When you offer kindness, time, or support to those in need, something profound happens. Your sense of purpose expands. Helping others shifts attention away from internal suffering and reconnects you to meaning. Even small acts, donating food, listening, volunteering, or offering warmth, can awaken gratitude and perspective without forcing positivity. You begin to feel part of something larger than your pain. Reframing the meaning of Christmas and New Year Christmas is not only about joy, it is about hope. It symbolizes light appearing in darkness, warmth emerging in cold, and compassion overcoming isolation. New Year is not a verdict on your past. It is an invitation. It reminds us that time moves forward, that renewal is possible, and that life is never finished writing its story. You do not need to have everything figured out. You only need to remain open. Christmas reminds us that kindness still matters in a complicated world, that moments of warmth, generosity, and care can exist even when life feels heavy. It teaches us that light does not erase darkness. It gently coexists with it. The new year represents renewal, not pressure. It offers the quiet promise that growth does not require perfection, only sincerity. Every day ahead carries the potential for small changes, new understanding, and unexpected peace. If this season feels difficult, let it be gentle rather than demanding. Let it remind you that you are not alone in your struggle, that your feelings are valid, and that hope does not shout, it whispers. And sometimes, that whisper is enough to guide you forward, one calm step at a time. You are still here, you still matter. And better days are quietly forming ahead.